Alright guys, back in the field early this morning, left the house at 6 o'clock. It's going to be another warm one, so trying to beat the heat and pound that ground. No, that's horrible. Going to be smart this morning and hit the open field while it's still nice and cool. Save the shaded tree areas for when the sun comes out and I just can't take it anymore. I didn't really talk about it on the Makro Kruzer when we did the first review, but another thing, again, I've mentioned before how I find it annoying that they do proprietary stuff. And this is where your USB for charging plugs in, and they felt it necessary to add some proprietary cable on there. So if you ever lose yours or damage yours, you're probably going to pay 40 or 60 bucks for a new cable. I don't know what the price is, but I've never agreed with that with any of the other machines or any other products I buy, and I don't agree with it here either. So just something to be aware of. So today we're gonna have to put up with the lawnmower guy. I knew that. Somehow just instinct told me this morning, hey, if we go there, he's gonna be cutting the grass. Anyway, we're gonna pay specific attention today to the depths, what the machine is saying for depth, and what we're getting. So this, I thought was a coin. Nice roll of copper in there. And the machine was reading 9 inches. And it was actually at 7. And the pinpointing wasn't too bad. So when I've got a nice, really good, strong signal like this, the pinpointing is not too bad. What is bad is the freaking mosquitoes this morning. Oh my God. Look at this, they're all freaking over me. Oh. Okay, reading 6 inches, right at 6 inches. Nice, easy one to find. Still got a beaver tail on there. Okay, I was getting a 4-inch reading here and 2 items in the hole. This was at about 6 inches. This was at 9 inches. Right down at the bottom there, so. Same hole, guys. Just ran the pointer over the plug and cut 1 inch off the top here. And there was another big piece of foil right there, so that was about 5 inches down. I'm gonna show you guys this one because it's reading 11 inches down here. 9. Okay, so we've got a almost 9-inch plug dug here to the bottom, but there's the item right there, and maybe 7 inches. Okay, right here at the 7-inch mark, we've got our target. Friggin' black fly went up my nose. I think he made it right into my sinus. It's burrowing into my brain. Oh, it burns. So 5-inch reading. Somewhere in the plug here. So not too far off actually, maybe 4 inches. But what is that? It's got some writing on there, some kind of liner for a cap maybe? Old liner, I don't know. So today digging every signal, and we're getting some decent signals, 4 to 8 inches. The pinpointing is working much better. Where I had the issue yesterday was fringe items down 9, 10, 11, 12 inches, and I'm trying to get old coins, or expecting to get old coins. That's when the pinpointing is letting me down. It's just wonky, it's all over the place, and I actually missed items and whatnot. So, but right now this test showing I'm digging everything I find, any good signal. The pinpointing is working pretty good, as well as any other machine. What is that? It was reading 9 inches and pretty close to 9 inches. Little ball of aluminum foil reading 9 inches, but really it was only 5. Totally acceptable, totally normal. First coin of the day, and it's a penny. 1952. I knew that one was here for a while because it was just coated. So all the signals you've seen come up this morning were things that I've passed over with the other machines. Now some of them I might not have wanted to dig if they were too low of a signal, but things like this penny and that, I should have got that. I've been over this half a dozen to a dozen times, this whole strip here. So kudos to the Makro for finding things that the other machines missed. Or were masked out maybe, I don't know. Lots of nails here. Okay, solid 65 guys, reading 10 inches, probably about 8. And I pulled it out, it's right in here somewhere. Oh, hello. What is this? little precious. Now that's pretty cool. Definitely some kind of little cross. And it's plated, of course, obviously. You can see corrosion on it there. Still a really cool find. So I just gave this kid the signal to crank it up a notch. We'll see if he listens. God, I can't think with all that noise. The beep, 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 and the... So I opened the back of the vehicle to have a water break here and look at that cross. And you should see the mosquitoes in there now. Like 100 of them. Whew, that one was some digging, guys, but I don't know. It's, that is history. What is it? That's gonna be worth cleaning up, whatever, I think. I don't know. Well, we're just off of where I dug that last heavy metal plate, was right here, and I was getting a decent signal, and I've been digging and digging and digging, and none of these are that signal. I've gone over this pile, but there's an old screw in there, bunch of old nails, and I don't know if this is, it's got color on it, it's some kind of pottery or something, but it's actually painted. It had a design on it, red and white, and so I don't know what that is, but and now I can't find that signal anymore. After all of that, I ran the coil back over it when I had flipped it back over, and I found it, reading 77. Just an old cap. Dang it. Well, there's another big one, guys. Whew, these ones are wearing me out. Obviously it looks like, you know, some kind of shaft would have went through there. And it says 003 LOX. No idea. If you know what that is, whew, let me know. So I just found 2 of these in the hole, and it was a decent signal, mid-70s. I don't know what that is. Some kind of link? I'll have to keep looking in the hole. Yeah, so there's more junk down in the hole. The problem is, just like I showed you guys with those other nails, that I can pinpoint 100 things out of this pile, and the decent signal was this, an old lead bullet. So I've switched to 4-tone, and good signal 96, an old button. And right beside the button, we got one of these, a high 90 signal. I don't know, guys, I don't know what to say. We've got 3 holes, 1, 2, and 3, all 90 signals. This one's just a cap, but 4 mode seems to be picking up even more stuff than 3 mode. I started here this morning, there's the car, and I mean, maybe I missed this spot, but I've been over this spot a dozen times with the other machines. It's right where I always start. So how come there's 90 signals in here? Okay, just another cap, but literally 9 inches from the last set of holes. This is 4 holes and a 2-foot radius that have been ringing up. This was 86, 88. I'm gonna move somewhere where I know I tried this morning and go over that again. Another high 80 in 4-tone, and I mean, I'm not even looking. I'm just setting the coil down to begin sweeping, and I'm finding targets. I can't believe the stuff I'm finding right here, guys. It's even more than in 3-tone, which is what we were, the whole last video was shot in 3-tone. I literally can't go 6 inches here without getting a high 80, 90 signal, and it is stuff that I know this wire would ring up high on the other machines I have as well. Maybe we should go try the nail bed again in 4-tone. See if we can dig out another old coin. This is absolutely crazy. I'm blown away by the Makro Kruzer in 4-tone. I'm getting so much information. I'm picking out so many more individual targets. I mean, I was impressed with those aspects of the machine before to find targets, but this, like, I'm really impressed right now. Like, I can't move the coil 6 inches. It's like I'm just starting this site over, and I've got 100 hours on this site. That's exactly what it's like. It's like I just came here. I mean, it's all a little junk, but it's stuff that's been missed. So it's like I was blind and now I can see. Door off of Hot Wheels. That's what that is. Maybe a 50-something model. It's got a nice wing on the front there. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it's a constant chirping in your ear when you leave the machine on 4-tone. So every time I go to dig a hole, I switch the machine back to 3-tone so that it's quiet in my ear so I can hear the pinpointer. It runs hot in 4-tone. Oh, I thought I had a coin. It wasn't a coin signal, but I'm like, what is that? Hang on, that is not a washer. No, can't be a button. Just the weight of it. Huh, I don't know. I'm saving that one. Let me know, guys. All right, 8 inches, low 70s, and I see a coin right there. Haven't looked. Please be something good. It's a nickel. Low 70s, eh? Yeah, it's a nice old one though, 1961, and in pretty good shape too. Well, a solid 55, 56. Now there's an old washer. The signal was all over the place, but I'm trying to clean the area up, so I am going to dig some of these. I want the area to be so clear that if a snail farts, the detector's going to pick it up. 1978. So another one reading 10 inches, but really 7 inches. And it's in this little ball right here. You know it's a coin when you can see the grass. Oh, well, when you can see the coin. I was going to say when you can see the grass that was sunk with it, you know it's a coin. So just another penny. Oh, there's an old Dominion 3030 shell. Right beside that 3030 shell, an old penny. 1950. Well, there's another one, was ringing up solid 78. I had hopes. Alright, we got a coin in the hole, but don't get too excited. It looks silvery, but I think it fell out of the top part of the plug. So I think it's just modern clad. Well, there's some copper in the hole. That's old stuff, not even shielded. Alright, decent signal, 9 inches. Came out of that hole right there. It's right here. Something in there. So, might as well do it live. Oh, a nickel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I know what that is. It's got a nice curve to it, and it's red. I'm guessing horseshoe. Down there a foot anyway. Oh, I got it now. Oh yeah, I got it now. There it goes. Ha! Ha ha! Told ya. Whew. Now I'm waiting for I'm expecting some good luck. Ooh, alright, so 5 hours in the books. Time for lunch. I'm not done yet. I drove all the way here, so time for a bologna sandwich and a Pepsi. Take a break and reassess where I want to go to after lunch. Yep, those fingers are disgusting, and I'm still going to eat it. Wow, look at that. I have dug a ton of junk today, guys. Like, probably close to 100 holes in 5 hours. So 5 hours of use, and the battery is down 2 bars. If anybody tells you the macro doesn't hit hard, show them this. So it sounded like a coin signal, like no louder than that, like a real good coin signal. And the deeper I dug, the more frustrated I got. And I don't know if you guys can see that about 2 feet down there, that one little thing. I don't know what this is. It's the lip of something. It's past my elbow. That's got to be 2 feet. I mean, it's a big item, no doubt, but there's just the rim of it right there, whatever it is. So the macro could still add extra underground depth, and we could have still went into deep mode. We didn't need any of that to pick this target up 2 feet underground. So, I mean, it's got to be a big item, but hey, kudos to the macro. Oh, hell yeah, I think I got it. Oh, we got it. Wow. Not that I needed one of those, but holy frick. 20 inches, guys. That's the best I can guesstimate on that using the shovel, and then the 9 inches on the pinpointer twice, and a little bit more. So 20 inches down. Well, another one for the piggy bank. Second shell casing of the day, 22. Well, another dime, but not an old one, 83. This is the area where I actually found the 1893. It was right along here somewhere. So you never know. Well, there's another one. 9,989 more to go, and we'll have the detector paid off. Look at that, 1937. Now we're talking. All right, really good coin signal. So, might as well do it live. Yeah, got to keep that tradition up. Big old wad of foil. All right, guys, another coin signal. Looks like a nickel. Ah, not an old one. 1974. Okay, going on 7 hours now, guys, and I've a couple of things I gotta say about the machine. I'm gonna edit out a lot of junk from the video, but this has to go in there. This machine in 4-tone mode is a completely different machine than it is in any other mode. It runs hot, but it runs great. I could do this whole field again. Like, this has been hours. I could go 3 feet and have another 3-4 signals that I've never had in there before. It's not running the same as it is in 3-tone. I don't know why. It runs so hot that every time I bend over to get something out of the hole, I hear chirping in my earphones. I have to push the up arrow and put it back into 3-tone mode every time I dig into a hole so I can hear the pinpointer. So that's telling you right there, there's some main difference between 3-tone and 4-tone. And then sometimes I forget to switch it back to 4-tone when I start swinging it again, and I'm like, how come there's no signals here? And I'll cover a 5-foot circle, and I'll go, oh geez, I put it back in 4-tone, and there's signals all over the place. So I don't know what the running difference is, but it's a huge difference. This machine is a beast in 4-tone mode. Okay, so after 7 hours of pinpointing, I think I have it figured out as well. You have to keep the coil about 3 inches off the ground with this machine. Then it pinpoints fine, and it actually gives you a proper depth. If you touch the ground, it freaks out, it shuts off, it gives you a 14 reading, or I don't know why. But that's just the way it is. It seems like they've calibrated this thing to pinpoint about 3 inches off the ground. And it seems to be working good if I do that. Why can't I find your big brother? Well, another brass casing. Well, next hole, another one. Can't read what caliber either one of them is, but this one's quite a bit smaller than the last one. It's like I'm doing the brass casing penny shuffle. Every hole just keeps switching. 1953 Wheatie. Super hard to read. But you can see on this side the 1 cent. Well, not the penny I thought it was. Looks like a quarter. 75. Well, another coin. Looks like a nickel. And another coin. Well, 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 what have we here? Looks like a ring missing a stone. Or not. What the? No, it is. It's just cheap. Well, that's a first for me. We're missing the stone, and we're also missing the band. I've never seen a ring that has a slotted thing for a band to go in there, but there you go. First jewelry of the day. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm not digging any foil with this machine. About 3 pieces today, and here's one I just dug, and I chose to dig that because it had a crummy low signal, and I thought, I haven't dug one of those in a while. So this is solving a huge problem that I had with my AT Pro, where stuff like this rings up the same as the good stuff. This definitely has a different tone than good stuff on the Makro. Hey, there's something I haven't seen a lot of. A marble. I don't know why I don't find more of these. Back in my day, those were a great trade commodity. I don't know how I missed all of these, but phew, somehow we did. Hello! Guess I dinged that one with the shovel, but that's okay. That's just modern spendables anyway. Well, I don't know what it is, but it's going to be the last find of the day. So guys, that was an 8-hour hunt. I'm going to show you the table, and even I'm blown away. A lot of it were signals that probably weren't great, but there were a ton of good signals in here as well. So all I can say about the Makro Multi-Cruzer after a full 8-hour day and a couple hunts the previous days, in 4-tone, this machine is a killer. It is a completely different beast than what I've been using the last couple days, and I was already impressed. So here's the finds. So there's the table, guys, and there were a ton of good signals in here. So some of these nails actually rang up as high signals that probably would have even came in on the AT. There's my shells, there's the pull tabs, and you'll notice a conspicuous absence of foil. 4 pieces of foil today, and I dug 2 of those because they were a low, interesting sound, something different, and yeah, so that's making a huge difference. And here's the goodie pile, guys. I haven't even counted the coins. I don't know what's there. $3, one little cross thing, the weird ring, a button, maybe a second button. I don't know what that is. But anyway, guys, a full 8-hour hunt. There it is. Wow, I don't think I've ever dug so many holes in one day.